Hey guys, Osa here. So let's talk dating in New York. It has been a very interesting experience. Um, it's been a while since I've gotten back out there, but I'm grateful that I did. But my experience has been one for the books. I think I'm convinced that F boys don't know that they're F boys. And the good thing is I would say about dating in your 40s is you are very secure in who you are and what you bring to the table and the things you have already accomplished in your life. So you can spot the F boys a mile away. A lot of them have gotten really good at covering up a lot of their stuff, but they still show up in their patterns. What do I mean by that? Who you are consistently will show up in your patterns and how you live your life. If you've been in several relationships and they have never gone to the point of marriage, and you're talking to your new person and you're still saying, yeah, I want marriage, I want all these things, and your past relationships, you're trying to drop subtle hints that, yeah, we were engaged, or I was going to be buying a ring for her, all you're saying to me is you're going to do the same thing to me. That's all you're saying, is that you are never going to be able to truly get over that hump. No one is ever really going to be good enough for you to actually get over that hump. And you don't see anything wrong with it. You don't see anything wrong with how you're showing up in relationships. And that's been my experience with dating in New York. I find that, and I think I've mentioned this in some of my other dating videos that I've done, that some of these men, it's like if you don't look like the Instagram models that are out there, if you don't have this unrealistic look, style, they're toying around with you. It's like they see what they see on social media, and then they try to bring it to the dating world, where a lot of it really doesn't apply. They have these high standards for women, and they have very low standards for themselves. So I'm not on here because I'm upset or I'm angry or anything like that. I just wish that men would actually mean what they say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't, because it sounds good, don't tell women what you think they want to hear. Don't become what you think women want you to become. Be yourself, and then we'll let you know. We'll guide you with our feelings, with our emotions, and say, hey, this is headed in the right direction. Guys that say, I'm going to date and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You are in charge of what happens. You are in charge of asking us to marry you. So let's see what happens is if you don't ever ask, it's not going to ever happen. Don't get me wrong. There are women who propose to men. I'm not one of those women. I will not be proposing to a man. And shout out to the women that do, if that's your thing. But that's not my thing. So I just find as I'm dating and I listen to some of these men and I listen to how they speak, and I get home and then I'm just left feeling like, this is all a game. All of it is a game. Even, they know now that a quality woman is not going to stand for you just texting her every single day, good morning, gorgeous, or good morning, beautiful, or whatever it is every single day. Where a quality woman is not going to stand for that. So they know, okay, I'll call her on the phone. I'll ask her questions, and I'll try to become what she's saying that she wants, even though it's not really them. So, I find that that's what I'm experiencing with dating in New York. And it's not to say that I'm going to give up on my quest or anything like that to find true love, to get married, to have all these things that I want for my life. I just find it interesting that even guys that don't even have their act together still have the audacity to have all of these requirements for women. I'm like, And again, I'm not someone who's boastful or will say, hey, I have XYZ, I'm doing this, I make this amount of money every year. I don't do any of those things. I own my own business. I don't do any of those things. I just listen to you. I let you make a fool of yourself, and when you don't act right or you go, so you're not hurting me, because when I am eventually off the market, you're still going to be on the dating apps, still trying to play these silly games. These games can work with 24-year-olds, 25-year-olds. It's not going to work with a 40-year-old woman. It's not going to work with a woman who is secure with herself, has a firm foundation in the Lord, and knows what she wants out of life. So yeah, so I'm simply just making this video because I feel like I cannot be the only woman that is experiencing what I'm experiencing in the dating world. And the last point that I'll make is, men, if you are hurt and you're still like, you have not gotten over your ex, get off the app. Like, get off the dating app. You don't belong on it. It's not a therapy session. I'm not here to listen to you about your ex-girlfriend and what she did or didn't do. And 9 times out of 10, she showed up the way she showed up because of how you showed up. Okay? We work off of how you show up. So if you're not doing the right things, we're going to be overly emotional. We're going to be overly dramatic. We're going to act in a way that's not normally ourselves because we're not comfortable. We're not feeling secure in the type of relationship that we have. So please, miss me with the nonsense. Read profiles and show up and act accordingly. If you're serious about dating and you're serious about courting a woman, you're serious about marriage, show up that way. Because anything else is just really unacceptable. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.